In 1991, Universal Studios theme parks began their annual Halloween Horror Nights event, originally called Fright Nights. For these nights, the parks and its attractions are transformed into intense, haunted houses or mazes. In addition to mazes based on original ideas, they also constructed ones based on existing properties, such as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Aliens, Child's Play, and many, many more. In the year 2000, the first house based on a musician's work was featured, Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. While not based specifically on his music, it's unmistakable where the design, horror, and morbid humor came from. 11 years later came Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare, which was based on Alice's album and stage show. The maze coincided with the release of the album's sequel, Welcome to My Nightmare. The creative director of Halloween Horror Nights, John Murdy, was a longtime fan of Alice, and when he was contacted about creating an Alice maze, he was all for it. It was decided that the house would be themed after Welcome to My Nightmare, but also included characters and creatures from Killer, From the Inside, School's Out, Billion Dollar Babies, and I Am the Spider. Alice was impressed by the ideas Murdy had, stating later, "He knows the music better than I do." Smaller details in the house included references to Special Forces and Dada. From here, a sequel house would be constructed a year later based on Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. Each room represented a different act Alice had done throughout the years, including the guillotine and the electric chair. They also showcased the 7 deadly sins, as represented by Alice's music and characters. This house also had a 3D gimmick, where stereoscopic glasses made certain colors and hidden actors more vibrant and scary to guess. In 2013, Black Sabbath was also celebrating the release of their latest record, 13, and received a maze as well. It followed much of the same format as Alice Cooper, creating scenes and actors based on their music. It included Lucifer, The Figure in Black, Children of the Grave, Iron Men, based on the cover of Never Say Die, War Pigs, and Mutants from Electric Funeral. This one also featured the 3D aspect. Rob Zombie would return with a Scare Zone years later. Scare Zones are smaller areas outdoors where guests walk through. In 2020, there was going to be a house based around Billie Eilish, but due to the pandemic, it was scrapped. It's rumored that it was complete and even had some leftovers that could have been featured in 2021, but was eventually decided against. Guitarist Slash, a noted horror fan, has contributed original soundtracks to a few of the houses based on classic Universal monsters and one about clowns. He was even featured in the clown's house as a static figure. Seeing the photos and videos of all these houses shows how creative the Halloween Horror Nights team is with the material. They could very easily make just a big dark room with things vaguely related to their bands and artists popping out, but they go full speed with lavish set pieces, costumes, and of course, the music. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll find links below to the Halloween Horror Nights Wiki, which feature way more content you can look through. I honestly don't think that I could go through any of these. I'm too big of a scaredy cat. But did you? What did you think? What band should get a house next? Personally, I think Ghost should. Let me know in the comments below. The content on this channel is made possible from viewers like you. Help the channel grow by supporting me on Ko-fi, which you can find a link to below. You can also help by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.